cool, refreshing drink of water. I was gonna say does the body good, but wasn't that like an old milk campaign? Like they used to say about milk, like milk does the body good. When the Dairy Farmers Association of America was really trying hard to push milk on the population. Same thing they said in the 60s, cigarettes, it does the body good. quit on H3 because of the pressure that people were putting on her, and like the obviously like the death threats and shit, with all that kind of shit was getting too much. I really hope that's not fucking true, dude. But hopefully she just took a break. I don't want to spread rumors. You asshole. They got his ass. Yeah, thank God it was just snark brain bullshit, dude. Guess everything's fine. I should watch the last members episode. Apparently that's what happened. I thought, dude, their schedule is so fucking confusing, like, I don't know when they're doing episodes, I don't know when they're doing member episodes, I don't know when they're releasing VODs, I don't know what they're doing. Or VODs, I don't know what to call them VODs, because they're doing that, they do that on purpose. Motherfuckers.
You're looking at a cursed stump. When I think of cursed objects, I think of like an amulet or like a big diamond. And well, stumps can be cursed too. Okay, what is it, 1850? This stump is called the Old Man of the Lake. What lake is that, you ask? Crater Lake. It's a lake that's in a crater, and so that's what they named it. The Old Man of the Lake is a 30-foot long trunk of a hemlock tree. The bottom of it is waterlogged, so it floats upright in the water. And it just sort of drifts around the lake. Here's a map of it drifting around the lake. Oh, that seems kind of boring. Well, this is where it gets interesting. This stump has been doing this for a very long time. It was first documented in the mid-1890s, but radiocarbon dating has found it to be around 450 years old. In August of 1988, researchers tied up the stump so it wouldn't get in the way of their vessels. And when they did, it almost immediately went from perfectly clear to snowing in August. And when they untied it, supposedly, the storm cleared. It's still there. You can even go see it for yourself.
Yeah,
Whatever you do,
sure.
don't mess with the stump. You enjoy weird things like this, sauce me follow. You are looking.
I'm sure in the 1800s it was so... Oh, the mostly complete lore of Hollow Knight. Yeah, Hollow Knight's got a lot more lore than I fucking thought it did. The Wasting Room, that's a crazy one. I've heard that. Maybe I should put that on there and listen to it later. Leave it in my history. Satan's God in the Bible. Why is everybody sick?
It's time for pinned messages. What's up?
The music in this is so atmospheric, so good. Okay, let's go to members. Last members episode. I don't know. View all.
Welcome back, everybody, to another H3B.
Okay, so that's a VOD.
Please silence your cell phones now.
This has gotta be a
It's
VOD.
on demand.
Did they take it down?
Environmental consultants note.
So they when people that's like a kill shot. Yeah. Welcome everybody to another H3 VOD pod experience today. I am joined by the great Hunt.
I mean, when you think about it in that crowd, it's like the mortal sin because, you know, they're in. I mean, when you think about it in that crowd, it's like the mortal sin because, you know, they're
Wait,
in.
what?
Please silence your cell phones.
Why did it immediately go?
That's like a kill shot. This is your own.
This is also a VOD.
Humming and hollering about H3's new show, MIV8. Welcome back everybody to another video VOD on
Oh wait,
demand.
it's on
Today,
videos.
I
Oh
came
shit,
across
no
this
wonder.
video
Okay.
by a small YouTuber actually, and it's a really interesting video which
This
It's
was
now or never, 'cause
a,
usually we don't do restock stuff, those kind of things. So
yeah, it's an IP
Yeah.
thing, kind of, it's like a whole different thing. So yeah, now or never
Yeah.
guys, and also there's all kinds of other really cool stuff here,
I
Godzilla.
was wondering how they got that Godzilla IP really fast because their
Big
gigs
Fish
love it so
Check
much.
it out. There's so many nice things. The Rizzler is freaking the F out. The Rizzler.
I think there's only a few more left of Kamara's shirt as well somewhere today.
Oh really? Shout out Tamara. Don't wait for Tamara.
Don't wait for Kamara.
Touch focus. Good. No wrong. Stand up. At home. She's watching at home. Stand up, Olivia.
We'll miss her. Enjoy that she reads doctors every single day.
From the show.
So this is where
And,
they talk about it.
Which maybe is a problem, I don't know. It doesn't feel like a problem in my personal life. I like being there. But professionally, maybe I do. And I'm gonna I have a good, I got a plan, okay? And I've got something I want to show you guys. And we're gonna be having.
I've been getting so many claims I should probably like turn it down a
that I
little
need to
bit.
announce today, which is that our dear beloved Olivia is taking a mental health break from the show.
Good. Give me,
And so
thank
so, I
God,
mean, it
because
is
that's
what it is.
important.
Obviously, we all love her. We are in touch with her.
And
We are-
she loves everybody.
We are wishing her well. Yeah, she's the best. She's the greatest.
She's probably the most, and they were talking about who's the most loved on the show. It's probably Olivia, to be honest. She makes everybody happy.
We'll miss her. Enjoy that she reads doctors every single day. Absolutely.
It's a mental health break. Okay, she's not dead.
I think they might have taken the numbers up.
I'm sure she would. She would love to see that. No, we're not doing that. It's a mental health. I'm sorry. We're not doing that. Yeah, this is Saint Olivia. She's been christened. You know, I just heard there was the first millennial saint. You hear about that?
Yeah, I was reading about it just before the show.
What did he do?
I would love to if I go to one city. No, I'm sorry. Hold on.
How can
Let me look it up.
How can you do enough in your life as a millennial to get a saint?
Absolutely impossible. Wasn't he like a computer programmer? Isn't that what it was? I don't think so. I think so. Some shit like that. Yeah, I made a website. What kind of website did he make?
Is she still alive?
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. You have to be dead to be a saint, right?
I believe so. Okay, now we're in.
That's sad.
I thought this was somebody alive. Carlos Aponges is a young English-born Italian Catholic saint and he first deployed Eucharist and his use of digital media to promote Catholic
Eucharist.
That's the.
Eucharist is kind of a complicated. It has to
See
do
what he
with
says.
the body of Christ is looking like
The cracker?
Yeah, basically.
the Holy Communion or the Blessed
Yeah.
Sacrament.
So he's into the crackers?
He was really into
Yeah.
You got a saint for being into crackers?
I've got one of these crackers. They like last for like an infinite amount of time.
Miracle.
Oh man, oh god, I've got a list of. But this, okay, I mean, this doesn't seem like much. No offense, rest in peace and everything.
I mean, love could do that in one of
This looks like a menu. Why is it like a fucking
Early
birthday?
internet. This was early internet.
Oh, it was.
So he died in 2006.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Okay. I was thinking about it again.
So he never even got to see smartphones, probably.
to make the decision, like 20 years.
That's when the iPhone came out. Remember, because I graduated in 2006, and right before graduation, in May, at the end of May, I think is when the iPhone came out, and a whole bunch of rich kids had them.
What's the matter? Don't tell me you're done already.
God, I want to watch 1500 so bad, but I haven't seen the show.
What is up, everybody? This is Ethan Klein coming at you live through the power.
Oh, there she is. No, that's
There's like a
Gallagher.
couple compilations of
So that's after.
couple that came on stream, like, and it's also like the captions were like,
Yeah, I watched
We
this.
climbed the full 20 minutes, yeah.
Well, Gallagher's in this one too.
From the river to the coastline.
Let me just go to the last members one. They didn't put. Any timestamp. Do they ever put timestamps on the episode?
Hello, welcome, good luck.
matter because right now this administration took away funding from PBS and NPR and all national. This is 2 weeks ago, so yeah, I think they took the last one down.
Okay.
I found out that
We get a billion?
they've been doing this because people are straight up turning down jobs at Meta. So that's actually interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, we talked about somebody turned down $1.5 billion. So
Imagine that. Well, how much do you have to suck? You're like, I'll give you $1.5 million to hang out.
billion.
1.5 billion to hang out with me. But like, I don't like movies.
Another Hannah.
It's hard to see people that aren't used to it. Fuck you, Adam McIntyre. Rap. Fucking piece of shit.
Damn, you were counting. Love you all, Zach, if you're up to it.
See, this guy is the guy I'm talking about. Yeah, this is definitely not Tim and Eric's sketch material. This guy's for real.
There's Olivia hate. Can anybody hate Olivia? No, actually, they're supporting her. But I actually need to say that this is not a good post to, like, from the river to the sea. Literally is saying that we need all of Israel must be ours.
I think that's part of the problem is that people don't understand what some of this stuff means.
Yeah.
Like Olivia probably doesn't even know what from the river to the sea.
Okay, so that was a long ass time ago. And I'm like putting this down because I'm not trying to. Oh, it was an All Girls episode that just happened on. How could you take Illuminati's name? Is it because did she stop?
Yes.
I just can't know, but
so this is all over like Love Island and some bullshit. So at least they're not against. That's probably why it's the only one out there, right? Yeah, and that's not right. Yeah, especially when it comes from women. Okay, so at least I know what happened. They obviously took it down. situation. Of course, the fucking haters are gonna bring it up and be like, fucking blame it on you. But dude, I don't think Olivia's gonna leave the show over a Love Island fucking dispute. Oh, it is 800 shares, so I do need about 2,300. Wait, what was the second one? Yeah. 2,300. These go up quick. No, I can buy 3 from them, so we can get all those. Oh, I didn't buy this. Because I think the second one is 1,500. I thought that one was 5 still.
A home, Sanjo. Papa nada. Papa nada.
I already bought you out. using my milk quite a bit. Makes it a lot easier to focus. Damn it. Oh, I didn't realize I was that slow down. Where is this supposed to go down here? Oh yeah. The reason I was going here. Yeah, I got like 2 more to go. Whoa, dude. Hell yeah. Ooh, what's that? Damn, dude. Damn, bro. Holy shit. He's throwing crazy money. Rancid egg, really? Grub song. Damn, dude, he threw crazy money. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 left. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry. There's 20 of them. You just gave me like $1,000. yeah, dude. That's the one Jake told me about. That's like an amazing boost. Because it takes soul, you gain soul and taking damage. He said that's an amazing boost to your like character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. She's got some cheap ones, so if I need more than 17, I can go buy. It's only 15%. That's less than a fifth, but I mean, that's still a pretty good amount.
Vamos.
Do you wear a lot of charms at once? Isn't it a lot? It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Mixing and matching them to get the perfect combination. I don't know whether you've noticed, but some charms seem to like each other. Yes, when charms like each other, they shine even brighter and sting even more sweetly. Even more reason to try all sorts of fun and surprising combination of charms. You'll show me whenever you have a new favorite, right? No, I haven't noticed Oh, that's a good one, but it takes 3.
Oh.
18. How many did I have? 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Damn it. Oh, hey, what's up, Matt? Oh, Derek, that's Ultros, not Altros, yeah. You guys got like the same fucking screen names. And it's hard for me to read all those S's without my fucking glasses. It's like A and then U is the only difference. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, wait. Does that mean you got all 6 endings? Damn, so you just beat this game and you were already at the end of fucking game at the end of Silk Song? Yeah, because his name is Astros. Yours is Ultros. So it looks the same when I don't have my glasses on. Oh, okay. Well then, wait, what did I must have misread it. No, I haven't played Silk Song because the game is... Oh, I thought you meant Silk Song was pretty tough towards the end, but you said I haven't played Silk Song. I thought you said you hadn't beat Silk Song. I get fucking... I mean, I'd rather not have, like, big spoilers, honestly. I just got the Dream Nails, so I'm, like, probably, like, not even a quarter through the game. it feels like I have a lot, but I know the map's gonna open up way more than this. It's probably gonna fill this whole thing. So I've probably got like maybe a third of the map. Where I need to go now is here. Yeah, that's what my cousin was saying. He's a little bit further than me. God, I hate these fuckers. I really need to save up money and get about 2,000. What is it? Get about $2,300 and I can get another mask. If you're free to talk, we can talk on Discord if you want. So we don't have to talk over typing. You cunt. Okay, you're in my Discord server, aren't you? Okay, just go to the live chat there, and I'll go there and we can talk. Man, my stomach hurts. I don't fucking feel good. Everybody I know is sick. Even people online that are like in California and like fucking other states are sick, dude. And I keep getting scared like I've got Chagas disease, even though I know that's like nearly a statistical improbability or impossibility. Even though we're having an endemic of it now, which is not a pandemic, it just means people are getting it when it's an incredibly rare disease. Maybe I should fucking farm those guys. 45 divided by 15 is 3, so I'd have to beat 30 of them. To get 450. No, wait, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh, for 1,500. Yeah, I'd have to beat 40 of them to get 1,500. I think. Or 33.3 repeating. So, wait, how much? That's just for one mask, and then I need another 500. So, what's 2,300? Wait, no, also that wasn't right because I used the wrong number. I know I didn't. I need 2,300, not 1,500. 153 of them, 154 of them, really. I don't know if it's worth that. Yeah, I'm in. I'm just waiting for you to come in to the chat. What the fuck? In the Kingdom of Tears, you get yeah, that's fine. I can put you on fucking speakerphone. Wait, hold on, actually, oh wait, it came up, what the fuck? I have it on Do Not Disturb, oh, it's not making any noise. I didn't think it would, hey, what's up? Yeah, I didn't think it would come up because I have it on Do Not Disturb. No.
I'm not sure. I'm not real super familiar with this one. It's not something I do a lot of. I have in the past with my questions and stuff, but I use it so much that I can't remember. I don't know what you need from me. You need invited to your
It was probably Monster Hunter. I mean, I just need your Discord name.
It's Master Blaster, so it's just like Master Blaster, but with C's instead of S's.
No, that's not.
You know what? Actually, I think it's. I don't know. I think it's Cloud. Just I don't know.
Wait, I've got one for Master Blaster, and one for Cloud, and I just sent both of them an invite.
Okay, just do that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, really grab it playing Hollow Knight. That's really fucking cool, man. Because I just recently played through. I just got it off of my run. I mean, that's awesome.
Dude, it's fucking, I love this game, dude, and it's crazy that it's been out since 2017.
Yeah, I know. It's like, honestly,
And I haven't played it.
myself again for the fact that I haven't given this game the time it did until recently.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what the fuck was I doing? Because I love shit like this, you know what I mean? So did you send the invite now, or?
Yeah.
The invite? Okay, let me look on my phone. I'm not getting like this one.
You might have to just refresh. Yeah, I heard that Silk Song was coming out, and I was like, well, I kind of want to get it. It looks good, I think, but I want to play Hollow Knight first. So I got it on PC, and then I was thinking, well, you know what? I'm gonna get Silk Song on. Oh yeah, I have to fucking go to Finch. I'm gonna get Silk Song on Switch too, so I might as well get Hollow Knight on Switch. So I just bought it again.
Yeah, I think that for me personally, I think that when you bring something like a game like Hollow Knight,
Yeah. And
I feel like it's amazing.
yeah. And Switch 2 is such a good fucking console, dude.
Yeah, it is, dude. I really fucking like it, man. Like, I know there's like you know, haters of it and stuff. I don't give a fuck. I fucking think it's the shit.
Dude, man, it's way better than I thought it would be. Way better. It's what I thought the Switch would be, basically.
Yeah, me too, man. I think it's fucking great, man. I don't know, did you ever play like the Metroid Prime games back in the day on GameCube?
I don't know if I played them on GameCube. I think I did play Metroid Prime on GameCube, but I only rented it. I don't think I owned it. I think I rented it a lot, but I never beat it. But I did play a lot of Castlevania.
Well, I was just, the only reason I'm asking is because when I was like Metroid Prime 4.
Oh yeah.
And like, I didn't really play, I played like Super Metroid, like back in the day on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I didn't play like the Metroid Prime games on GameCube and stuff. And so, I just kind of recently this year, I went through and played like Metroid Prime Remastered on the Switch. And
Yeah.
stuff. Shit, dude.
Dude, yeah, Metroid games never let down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Metroid Prime 4. I think that's a great game. I'm trying to get Watcher like fucking PS4 too. We'll get it. It might just take a minute to get it.
Yeah. It might, I don't, it might be just easier for me because I'm on PC. I don't know how it is on the PlayStation.
Yeah, well, that's it's easier just accessing it from a PC because I'm having to go to my phone app. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I've got here, I've got your invite, and I'm doing it's the, like, the or something like that.
Yeah, the Citizen.
Oh, okay, the Citizen, I got you, okay.
Accepted.
Okay, so I can watch it, and I see how many people I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Let me go first before I get off the phone.
Alright. Alright, I hear you. Yep. Alright, I'll get off the phone now. Yeah. Honestly, I've never used Discord until my cousin Jacob got me to start using it so we could like play games and screen share when we were doing multiplayer on like Souls games, so he could help me and show me exactly where to go on fucking the new Night Rain, the new one that came out. Yeah. Damn it. Missed it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty simple app. There's something, sometimes you'll try to do something and it'll try to get you to buy Discord Nitro, which pisses me off because that shit's like $15 a month. Yeah, dude, and it all it does is let you send longer text and like more emotes and stuff, and it's kind of bullshit. Yeah, well, you don't have to buy them. Yeah, I know, but it's like I'm not paying to use that shit, dude. Like, I can just say it with words, you know, like, I know what you mean. There's like a few emotes I use, like the laughing ones and stuff, and the peace and love ones, but other than that, I don't like really using emotes. Yeah. Well, it's like the thing is that the ones that you have to pay for are like really like complicated. They move around and they do like a lot of different stuff. It's not just like the regular happy face or like peace sign ones. It's like, and to use emotes that in a Discord server that you're in other Discord servers you have to have it, so it's kind of fucking... Oh, I knew this dude was gonna go crazy eventually. I fucking knew it. Yeah. Yeah. Because then you just go through it real quick. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like Dark Souls where it wasn't gonna have a lot of lore, but I just got like a huge lore dump when I got the Dream Nail, and I'm like, damn, there is a lot more to this game than I thought. Yeah. Dude, if you've ever played Dark, that'd be like, the only way I would believe that is if they had never played it before. No, hell no, I don't believe that. Yeah. That'd be like saying they didn't get inspiration from Metroidvania games or Mega Man or something like that. Yeah, and they're like, as long as you have played them, it's impossible not to like have them in your mind while you're, even if you didn't intend to make it like a Dark Souls game, like just because of how Dark Souls kind of changed the gaming world altogether, that's just the way it is. That's why I can see why people say this is a cross between Metroidvania and Dark Souls, because it's hard. Like, some of the bosses will fuck you up multiple times, and just some of the enemies even. Like, when you first get to an area, the really tough enemies there can fuck you up like a mini boss. Yeah, I've had to do that a few times. Yeah, or like in some areas, like you need the Mantis Claw for wall jumping, or you need the dash or super dash or whatever the super dash is called. Yeah, dude, I've gotten, I think, what have I gotten, 11 of them without a guide? Or 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I got 9. Because you can hear them. Yeah. Actually, I'm right next to one. Yeah. I've already got it. Yeah, I can. Oh, you bitch. It's right here. Yeah. And I only need a few more to go talk to that lady. I got like 78 dream points. Or 178. She said to come back when I get 200. And I could go fight the first boss and the boss for at least, I can't remember if I've beaten any other boss, but where's the City of Tears at? Oh, right here. I can beat the second. There's a boss here up in the Soul Sanctum. I can go fight him again, and I can also go fight the boss where the up arrow is. This guy right here. But they're a lot harder the second time you fight them. But they give you 300 to 400 dream points. I mean, I'll probably find them. It's just wherever I fight bosses, you can go fight them again if you hit them with the dream now. But I'm kind of just grinding right now to get another mask, and maybe, I think I'm cool on notches right now, but I do need, how many do I have? I need 25 to get the last notch. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I need 7 more to get the final knot. I know where 2 of them are. Damn, all of them? Because, dude, there's a lot. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, the notches. Yeah. Well, are there more than the ones you can buy from that lady and like the one that you get in the beginning or whatever? Well, yeah, but I can't go to the notches. 8. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say there's a shitload. So I got 8 if I buy. I've got 7, but I can get 8 because I can buy 1 more from this lady and that sells them. So there's 3 more notches just in the game. Nice. Yeah. 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 Something about the charms? Yeah. Or Zelda. Well, yeah, because I don't know if you know, but in Zelda games, if you hit a wall and it makes a different noise. Okay. Yeah, I figured. And this area is hard too. I beat like the mini boss, the Crystal Golem. And then the motherfucker flied away, so I've got to beat him again. But, this area is hard as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you can only kill them with spells. No, I've got this one and this one. And then if you count this one, but I don't know because that doesn't take up soul. Did you know that your fucking shade can use spells against you when you're fighting it? Yeah, dude. Like if you lose your soul. Yeah, but sometimes I've had it in areas like there's one spot in this area where you go to get the crystal nail and it fucking stays like over a big patch of where you have to slowly jump over nails and land on tiny pieces of land, and it like it was using spells on me and fucking me up and knocking me into the nails. Yeah, it used to take 2, but now it takes 3. Hey Penelope, I'm just sitting here talking to my friend Derek on Discord. Sorry, I got someone to chat. I'm doing good. Yeah. That's where my cousin is. Where your soul goes to? Yeah. I hope you're doing good, Penelope. Oh no! And you lost it? Holy shit, I fucking lose my mind. Yep. That's the same, my cousin says the same thing. He's like, I've never lost my soul without getting it back. Dude, that's not that long for that much deal, honestly. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. Yeah, dude, that's fucked up, dude. Like, did you see the video of it? I'm doing good, Penelope. Hope you're doing well. How are you doing? Sorry if I'm not trying to interrupt you. You can ignore me when I'm talking to chat. Yeah, dude, like, oh, it seemed like it was like a water hose. It wasn't like Hollywood blood coming out, dude. It was like a water hose without a spigot, but still so much came. Like, it had to have been at least a liter or two of blood that came out of them, and like instantly. Yeah. Yep. A male, yeah, an adult male. Yeah, dude. And it was, dude, it was like, and it's crazy, the last thing he was saying was like kind of some racist shit against violence. Like, trying to disassociate. I mean, I didn't see it, but it sounded like the guy asked him about what he thinks about guns and mass shootings, and he's like, well, are you talking about all mass shootings, or are you going to separate gang mass shootings? And that was his last words. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, because I saw the video, dude, and I almost wish I could unsee it. It was brutal. And, dude, it's like people making Luigi Mangione a hero. Political violence and violence like that, it doesn't fucking change anything, and it's never okay. Like, what did shooting that guy that Luigi Mangione killed, what did that change? It changed nothing, except made insurance companies, like, treat us worse. No, you're not gonna kill me. Fuck! I didn't want to because I was, like, angry. Oh, I'm all the way back here. Yeah. Oh, 100%, dude. Divide and conquer. Yeah. Yup. Dude. We know that's what the algorithms are doing. They're showing them those videos because that's what gets them the watch time and that's what gets them the ads. And they get in a fucking feedback loop and the crazy, it's like, dude, it makes them like think that those people need to be taken off the face of the earth. But dude, it doesn't matter if he was what he was spouting. The dude had a wife and kids. Now they're fucking husbandless and fatherless. Even if you know, and that, even if he was saying shit that was like morally wrong, that doesn't mean he couldn't change in the future. It doesn't mean his kids were going to be bad. It doesn't mean that you can kill him. It doesn't mean that kill him's going to change. It's like what I said about October 7th in Israel, dude. If Hamas really cared about Palestine, that's the fucking last thing they would have done. Because they had to have known that committing those horrible, nasty, disgusting atrocities was going to give Israel all the fuel that they needed to commit genocide. And now, like, if that dude was thinking about it, he'd know that killing a right-wing commentator is going to give the right wing so much fuel against the left. And we're all going to get lumped in with that crazy fuck. have to learn pronouns and things are, damn it, in like English, and things are changing, and you're gonna have to learn that like these kinds of people exist. It's like learning about the civil rights movement when we were in school. But the thing is, dude, is that the trans community is such a small, insignificant percent of the population that talking about them this much is completely pointless. All we need to do is acknowledge that they exist, acknowledge that they have rights, and then move on. They can be crazy if they want to, dude. I had the right to be, and I know this isn't the same, but I had the right to be a junkie if I wanted to. They have the right to be trans if they want to. It's supposed to be America. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, you should have the right to do whatever you want to do. And that's what fucks me up about the Donald Trump writing an executive order about flag burning. Like, I hate flag burning because I just think it's super disrespectful, but Donald Trump trying to put people away for a year in jail for flag burning makes me want to go burn a flag and put it on social media. Although I'll never do that. I'll never burn a flag because that's like, I don't know, I think it's super disgraceful to do that. But I understand why someone would do it, if they feel like they've been wronged by the country. But my grandpa was a Marine. He'd come back from the fucking grave to bitch slap the shit out of me if I ever did that. Oh wait! I forgot about my fucking soul. Sorry. I know, man. Ugh. Yeah. Or if I get hit by it, that should be the deal. Because I've got the silkworm. Yeah. I'm not going down to that. Yeah. Well, some people are like, well, I have to show that what the fuck? I have to show that I'm a victim of some sort, and they have a victim complex, and they want to prove that just because they're a white person that they are not like hate black people, and so they go above and beyond because there's a huge narrative right now. It's getting less, but during the Black Lives Movement there was a huge narrative that all white people were against black people, and that's just not the case. And so and it wasn't coming from black people either. It was coming, yeah, that were misinterpreting things. And so they feel like they have to show that they're not like that, so they join the LGBTQ community. And that's why I believe a lot of people that become trans go back to not being trans, or a lot of people that come out as gay go back to being straight, or just claim that they're bisexual. Like JoJo, the singer, I don't know, Siwa, I think. The only reason I know her whole name is because Meat Canyon made a really funny cartoon about her. He's like, we've got a wild JoJo Siwa here, and, you know, don't get her too excited, but if you give her some treats, she may dance for you. And she did. Yeah, dude. No. I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm mostly talking about trans people, but like JoJo Siwa, she came out, said she was the first gay pop star. It's like, what? Madonna existed before, like, 20 years probably before you were even born, you stupid ass. What about, yeah, and now JoJo Siwa said she was gay, and then she said, I think she might have said she was trans, I don't know about that, but now she's dating a guy, and so she's like, no, I'm actually just pansexual, and she's like, it's fluid, it's changing. People like Trisha Paytas, she said she was trans. And then she came out, and now she's married to a guy. And then she said, I'm trans, and then she said, I'm gay. Then she said, I'm all kinds of stuff. And now most people that are gay are actually born that way. But there are some people, yeah, they are born that way. But there is a small subsect of people that want to join that and be allies, so much so that they become a part of the community instead of just being allies to the community and being true to themselves, so that everybody can look at them and see, oh, look at this, what they're going through, look at how good they're doing for the LGBT community. And it's like, when you go back and ignore all that other stuff and it makes you look like a fake, that makes some people think that you can choose to be gay or not, when you cannot. You're born that way, dude. Or not born that way. See, it's either or. Left enough. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing... Yeah. They deserve representation, but like, not everything has to be about it all the damn time, because that actually does more harm than good. And it makes you think that they can pick when someone says that they're gay and they're really not, and they're just doing it to try to be a part of the movement, and then they come out and say, actually I'm straight now, actually I'm not trans anymore. It really fucking hurts the movement. And my cousin killed himself over that stuff because he was trans, so I'm not making light of it. that's why my cousin killed himself. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's what I was getting at. JoJo Siwa did that. Yeah, exactly. And she's the... Exactly. And that is actually what I'm talking about is harmful for clout. Yeah, for oppression points. She was trying to play the oppression Olympics, and that makes it look bad for real people with real fucking struggles. Like that kid you told me about in our at our high school, where he was gay and his dad would pick him up and he'd be like, "Get in the car, F word." Yeah. 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 Edgy humor was like the peak back then. Jesus, dude, that is brutal. Yeah. And that's the same, like, I had a black friend who, he would like, dude, I've heard all the black jokes. You can try to say one and try to offend me, and he would challenge me to do it. So I would like say black jokes and use the N-word to them and stuff. And now I regret it, dude, because he thought that I wasn't racist, and I'm not. Or I try not to be. I hope I'm not. But, dude, I brought him to my house one day, and my dad used to tell me all the time, if you and I went to high school together, you're the kind of kid I would have beat up and shoved in a locker. Yeah, I know. And he used to say shit like, I love you, but I don't like you. Like, you're a fucking weirdo, you're a loser, dude. And he would, like, say really mean shit to me, but he's changed, but thank God he's changed. But he's still a little racist, a lot of racist, actually. Yeah, I've learned that when I got older, but I didn't realize that when I was young. Yeah, dude, that's why I gave up and became a junkie, honestly. I'm like, well, fuck it, if I'm such a loser, why not just go all the way and do it? Yeah. Yeah, no, now I'm around, like, my dad's changed, like, completely around. He's got, like, serious respect for me, and, yeah. But, I, like, the thing is, like, dude, I still can't believe, like, that guy would be yelling at his son. Like, it's gotta be so hard, dude. It's gotta be a million times worse than what I went through. But see, one time, I was 10 years old, okay? And my friend Chad Dixon was coming over to spend the night for my birthday. And then, like, that was before I knew what the N-word was. And me and him were upstairs eating birthday cake or getting soda or something. And my dad gets home from work and sees him, and he starts yelling and screaming at my mom, and she's like, Cody, go downstairs right now. And me and him went downstairs to start playing video games, but he kind of didn't want to play anymore, and I'm like, what's going on? And it was because my dad had come in and yelled, get that N-word out of my house right now. And I didn't know that, yeah, dude, we were 10 years old. I didn't know what that fucking meant back then. And and then all of a sudden Chad didn't want to play games anymore. And he's like, no, I'm just going to wait for my mom to pick me up. And I'm like, but I thought you were going to spend the night. It was supposed to be a sleepover. And he's like, no, I think I need to go home. And I didn't know why until I figured out what that meant. And then in high school, the reason why I told you my dad said that stuff, like that he would, as the kind of kid he would beat up in high school, or that I was, the reason I said that is because, do you remember Chris Williams? Yeah, dude, he was an awesome dude. Wait, there was multiple Chris Williams, but I'm talking about the black one. Yeah, dude, he was a great guy. He was smart. He was, like, really athletic. He did really good on the teams he was on. And yeah, he was he was the one that would, like, challenge me to try to offend him. And so I didn't really realize the weight that those words carried. Because of course I didn't mean them. I didn't think he was less than me, you know? But my dad got so angry at me one time because Chris had a Mustang, right? And I came home, Chris brought me home one day from school, and my dad saw a Mustang pull up in the driveway and me get out, and then I walked in the house with Chris, and then immediately he yelled that out again, get that N-word out of my house. And that's the only time I've ever, like, assaulted my dad. I was so mad I picked him up, pushed him up against the wall. Yeah. Yeah. And he said, yeah, he's changed quite a lot. Like, I'll tell you in a second, but like, yeah, he was. And he was also black in a school full of, like, rich, mean white people, rich, racist white people. And possibly. Yeah. Yeah. That's so, it's fucked up,
Probably.
dude.
And it's just, yeah, I mean, like, when you do the fuck, I mean, I don't have any hostility towards, like, black people. It's any shit. Like, I have hostility towards, like, black people who act like shit.
Something like, oh, there goes the neighborhood and the colored person again. It's like, dude, they have every right to want to escape the violence of a crowded city that everyone else has the right to want to escape violence of a crowded city.
Right, exactly. And that's the thing. It's really more of a, and like, it really is an income-based fucking situation.
Yup.
Because like whenever you look at, because I can tell you right now, I grew up, but like I moved down here when I was 15 in Arkansas. I don't live
Yeah.
exactly where I used to live. I live in Harrison now, but when back then I lived in Mount Judy, we were all poor, dude.
Yeah,
And
dude,
guess
I
what?
remember that was like that.
There was a lot of dope doing, a lot of dope dealing, and a lot of fucking fighting, and a lot of killing.
And a lot of
And
dope
they
making.
were all white people.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And so like fucking, like that shit fucking happens in poor white communities just as much as it happens in fucking poor black communities.
Yep. And it's all got to be, it's all based on whether or not people give a shit about you. And that's mostly when I mean people, I'm talking about like people with money, like the government or people that have money, whether they're willing to invest in the communities or not. Yeah, very. Yeah. I was born in Kansas City, and thank God I got out of those school systems and I went to private school in kindergarten until for half a year until then we moved out here. And I had no idea how lucky I was to get in a system like Ray Peck. Back then I hated them, but now I realize like actually I could have taken advantage of the amazing things that school had. Yeah. Or some of the teachers that were fucking not good, the best of people. Yeah. Where we came from. Oh, dude, yeah, he was a funny motherfucker. I loved him, dude. I forgot about him. I haven't thought about him in forever, dude. He always was able to make me laugh, dude. Yeah. 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 But that's how we grew up. And after, like, my dad said, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, and he wasn't like that like Chris was. Like, Chris was a little different. Like I said, he would he said he would like challenge me to offend him and shit. But, like, that's because he knew I really liked him. But I think it all changed when he heard what my dad said. And that's why I said that's the only time I've ever assaulted my dad. Like, my dad beat my ass and I've never defended myself against him because I realized I deserved it. But when I was younger, not younger, but when I was like old enough to defend myself, like in high school, I was saying stuff that like was like really disrespecting it. But I grabbed him and I pushed him up against the wall so hard I picked him up and I was like, say it again, I dare you. And I was like seething, I was super mad, and he just stared at me. Yeah. And he didn't say anything, and so I went down and told Chris, come on man, let's go hang out. And he's like, nah man, I think I should go. And I'm like, nah dude, you're welcome here, I'm telling you, you can come in. And he's like, nah dude, I don't think I am welcome here, I need to go. And now I know why he feels that way, because it wasn't my house, it was my dad's house, and that's, so he didn't want to, and I don't blame him for not wanting to be there either. But the thing is, my dad's changed so much. Like, my counselor is black, and when my dad met my counselor, he reached out his hand and I got scared. Like, I physically started almost trembling. I'm like, oh shit, what's gonna happen, dude? Is he gonna like, what's he gonna, I didn't know what was, he actually shook his hand. And like, it fucking blew my mind. Like, so, because I would have never in a million years thought that would happen. And he's changed, and he credits me for that change, which kind of makes me feel good. But I'm glad because, dude, that shit is that's more than just like being mean. That's like a sickness of the soul. You know what I mean? That's like getting mad at Israelis for being stuck in Israel. And they have nowhere else to go. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Same like white people. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Especially if they see it all the time. Yeah. Yeah, dude, he fucked. I remember when he fucked up Duran, man. Courtney Lee. Yeah, dude, this Duran kid, he was a kid in my grade that moved up he moved up into Cantor Ridge and he rode the bus with us. And he started some shit with Courtney Lee. And because he had a brother, didn't he? That like they were a family that like with one or two. He had one or two brothers, and Duran had a fucking mouth on him, dude. Like for some reason, oh bad, dude. Yeah, but Duran was like. Because Duran was from the city and his parents moved him up here, and because he was having problems, yeah, but they moved out here because he was having problems. He was acting like a gangster and thinking that shit was cool, so his parents tried to get him away from that community, and that's why he moved out here. Because his parents didn't want him to grow up like that. And I remember one time on the bus, he was just like talking mad shit to me. And I was like, dude, I'll fuck you up. Shut your ass up. And he was like, you stupid motherfucking white piece of cracker shit. Fuck you. And I went, well, fuck you, N-word. And that's like the only time in my life I've ever said like the N-word and meant it. And I feel bad about it now, but he was like being super racist to me. And I was like fucking 16 or 17. And he goes, what? And he told the bus driver, he goes, he just called me the N-word. And Jen was like, what? Cody? Like, yeah, because, like, Jim, our bus driver, he would have never thought I would have said something like that, because I was, like, not that kind of kid. Yeah, you remember him, dude? And then he's like, why would you say that? And I was like, well, because he said this, and this against me, and I finally couldn't take it anymore. And he's like, oh, okay, I'm not getting involved in this. And Duran was like, seriously? And I was like, you want me to get it? Yeah. Yeah, I told him, I was like, dude, do you need me to get off at your bus stop? And I was like gonna get off at his bus stop and beat his ass. And yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. He lived almost at the top of the hill, the first hill in Cantor Ridge. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No fucking way, dude. Yeah. Oh, well, he kept... Yeah. And dude, he was like a scrawny little kid. Nothing against him for that, but you shouldn't be talking like that. Dude, he literally like kept talking shit on Courtney, and he kept setting up fights, like I'll fuck you up whenever and wherever, and he kept setting up fights and then dodging them and not going. And so of course just now we're adults, we wouldn't do this kind of shit. But like back then we were kids, and that's, you know, what it's like when you're kids, and you know, like meet me at the park after school at 3 or whatever, you know, dumb shit like that. But Durant kept like dodging fights. So one day we got off, or he was about to get off the bus, and Courtney was just standing in his driveway, dude. And he like wouldn't get off the bus, and Jim was like, you need to get off the bus. I cannot keep driving until you get off the bus. You're not going anywhere. Yeah, dude. And we could see it in the windows, dude. It was a one-hit KO. Courtney hit him so... Dude, Courtney was a huge football player or something, basketball player or something like that, dude. Well, maybe he wasn't playing sports, but he was huge, dude. Like, especially compared to Duran. Yeah. Whoa! Yeah. Yeah. Those were the days. Dude, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah. 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 Yeah, yeah. Yeah. What? Like, how the hell are they going to hear that when they're driving down? Obviously. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Because it had been a while. Like jumped you. Yeah. Yeah, it's not reverse because there is no reverse racism. There's no reverse. It's just there's just regular. Yeah. Probably because they were the only people that understood what he was going through. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, I remember that. Now that you say that, yeah. Dude, I don't know, dude. Jumping people's a pussy move, and it got to the point where now people just carry guns everywhere. Kansas City's it's either the 6th or the 7th most dangerous city in the country now. And it's not surprising, really, because if you go down to Kansas City and you walk down the wrong neighborhood, dude, they'll fucking let you know it, dude. Like, warning shots if you're lucky. But Courtney Lee fucking knocked a hole in Duran's face, dude. Like, one of his teeth came through his cheek and he had to have a big bandage on his cheek. Because he fucking knocked him out. Because he was running his mouth, yeah. And he kept, setting up fights and saying, yeah, meet me at this place after school. And he kept ditching the fights, he wouldn't go. And so one day we were riding the bus and Courtney was just standing in fucking Duran's driveway. Yeah. Especially as a new kid there. Yeah. Which is fucking stupid. It's like, why are you making high school like prison rules? Oh, is that why? Yeah. Daddy. Like, that's pathetic, dude. Like, yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Duran, got his ass beat a lot because he kept, dude, he would not leave the hood. And it sucks because I found out later, his parents got out because of the way he was acting. They didn't want him to grow up like that. But by the time they got the money and the ability to do it, he was already a sophomore in high school. I know. But, thanks for that 800. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, and yeah, same with me, dude. Because when we were young, we couldn't imagine, because we were young when we moved to Raymore, to the suburbs. And I was in private schools, and now I know why my dad didn't want me in those kinds of schools. Because not only are they dangerous, but it's incredibly hard to learn and get a decent education in them without, like, over-applying yourself. Not saying, like, the teachers are bad or the curriculum is bad, just saying there's so much, exactly, there's just so much disruption. And lots, and from what I heard a few years ago, there was a lot of schools that were, like, constantly having to go on lockdown, like, after COVID, because a lot of kids were pissed that they had to go back to school and couldn't do online learning anymore, and they were, like, making threats and stuff, and that's, like, really sad. And oh, dude. Yeah. Yep. And it was a man-made virus, if you ask me. Like, I don't think there's that it's a coincidence that it's the Wuhan COVID variant, and there's a Wuhan COVID or a Wuhan coronavirus study lab. Yeah, exactly. Well, the WHO the WHO, the World Health Organization, agrees with that sentiment. Yeah. It's like AIDS, dude. Or HIV. Well, there's so many new variants now, dude, like, it's like the regular, it's like the flu now. It's just turned into something that's like going through that. Yeah, COVID isn't the only coronavirus. Yeah. Probably because of its interaction with people. And the original one was made to be a weapon. Herd immunity? Yeah. Yeah. Well, when I did get COVID, no, not you. It wasn't your fault. When I did get COVID, like I only took a test because it was going around, and I was feeling kind of shitty. But I didn't honestly. I didn't get sick from it, but I was vaccinated too. So that might be why I didn't get very sick from it. Yeah. Lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, there's actually the thing is there were people that were lying about they were marking certain, like, this was huge in China. I don't know how big it was in America, but like in China they were marking deaths as things other than COVID, even though COVID was the root reason that these people died, because they wanted to act like it wasn't as dangerous, or they didn't want to scare the population or whatever. And so it is kind of hard to trust, powers like that. But the thing is why even take the risk, man? Yeah. Well, there's a thing that, and there's another thing that bothers me about that too. It's how the death certificates work. There's primary, there's secondary, and rarely like third or fourth like causes of death. And I asked my doctor, if you die from Xanax withdrawal or alcohol withdrawal, that's marked as the primary cause of death? And he's like, yes, it's marked as status epilepticus because you're literally, your body is going crazy because you don't have anything to slow it down, basically. And it's like ramped up because it's used to being running on slow, so it has to run on fast mode to like get into equilibrium. And then I said, well then how come if you die from a heart attack or a stroke from opiate withdrawal, they don't mark that as the primary cause of death? And he goes, well, I don't know. And then he goes, well, it's just, you cannot die from opiate withdrawal. That's just plain and simple a fact. You cannot. And I looked it up, and since 2017, they've been doing more studies because people are getting more and more dangerously addicted to opiates. And so in 2017, they started doing studies of people that were dying from opiate withdrawal, and they've found out you can die from opiate withdrawal. Yeah, and you've been using for years. But when you're addicted to super heavy opiates like fentanyl, and you have an insanely high tolerance, like I've been to the hospital for it so many times, they give you blood pressure medication and wish you good luck. And it's like, well, if I can't die from opiate withdrawal, why are you giving me blood pressure medication? And my doctor's really smart. Oh, hell yeah, dude. And now they're giving them the license to quote-unquote cure it. Dude, Purdue Pharmaceuticals, the main pharmaceutical company that got charged like $12 billion in a lawsuit, which is a drop in the bucket, dude. Because, dude, I don't trust them either. Yeah. Dude, like, it so sucks that poor little kids are dying from measles now, and America's about to lose its measles-free status. Yeah. Dude, yeah. We have had new measles cases every month for probably like 9 months now. So the last time I heard it was 8 months. So if you get new cases every month for a year, you lose your status of having it eliminated. And we're very close to that. And it's because of people like RFK scaring people about autism. Dude, he's starting to say, he said I don't know, I hope to God he doesn't do it, but he said he's gonna sell homeopathic medicine to pregnant women to make sure their kids don't get autism. When most people don't know they're pregnant for at least a couple weeks. And no, I heard it come out of his mouth. Yeah. He's a complete white dog. He's got no qualifications. He even said people shouldn't listen to him for medical advice. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Everybody knows when you get your vaccine, you feel crummy for a few days. Because it's meant to activate your immune system. Yeah, but that's like insane. But yeah, it does. Even in small numbers. Extraordinarily rare. Yeah, the most common one would be an allergic reaction. Yeah. We're even discovering new blood types now, so who knows what it could do. Not in Florida. Yeah. Exact, or getting struck by lightning 10 times in a row. Yeah, and did you hear Florida is making it so that you don't have to be vaccinated to go to public schools? Dude, that's so dangerous. In the midst of people that are little tiny children are dying of measles, and they're repealing the vaccine mandates. That's so sad, dude. It's so sad. Even one child death is too much. Right? And see, RFK keeps, in the time that he was saying that he's gonna sell a homeopathic medicine to keep pregnant women's babies from getting autism, which won't work, by the way, because first off, pregnant women don't normally know they're pregnant till at least like 2 weeks, and as soon as the sperm meets the egg and becomes a zygote, they already have the genetic coding of whether they will have autism or not. No, but that's why he said homeopathic, because then the FDA doesn't have to get involved, and he can claim whatever he wants. Yep. You got to, yeah. Wait. A homeopathic remedy ain't gonna stop it. What? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. By far more people than hers. Yeah, and people have forgotten what polio does to people, what fucking measles and now they're even saying, like, do not give your kids chicken pox. Don't do that. There's no need to do that. Yeah, yeah. Like, and this is stuff that's like new out now that, like, they thought, you know, it you know, be better since chickenpox doesn't normally do much damage to children. It might leave scars, it might, you know, do this, but yeah. The RNA vaccines. Well, that's why there are people that are experts that have spent their entire careers studying it. That's where it comes from. Yeah. And they have other vaccinations. It's not, those aren't the only vaccinations they have. Dude. And that's crazy that I hear, because, dude, I hear a lot of union people supporting Trump. And he is directly, like, hurting those people. It's the same with, he had a huge, Mexican-American turnabout. Yep. And one of the biggest, it might have been the biggest search result after the election, like a day or two after the election, was can I change my vote? Like, that's the dumbest shit. Of course you can't change your vote after the election, you fucking idiot. No wonder you were stupid enough to vote for somebody that you didn't agree with. You know what I mean? If you think, can I change my vote? No, you idiot. What the fuck? You should have figured that shit out. You had months. Usually years. Usually they start at, like, after the primary, or not the primary, after the midterm elections, they start, like, the new candidates start getting talked about, they start doing debates. So it's like you had years to figure out. And they think, like, Donald Trump says, oh, I'm just trolling people. We do what's called trolling. And it's like, oh, he's just trolling. He's not really gonna send people back to their country. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're right. No, he's not trolling. He was serious. He said it out of his fucking mouth to people, and people were like, oh, he's not really gonna do that. What? and the funniest thing I heard was Trump now, Putin was making fun of him, and he goes, well, that's sad to hear. I thought Putin was somebody who did what he said he was gonna do. It's like, dude, you knew Putin. I know, exactly. And it's like, your dumbass is the one that said Putin was smart for starting a war in Ukraine. So, like, of course you're gonna glaze his dick like a fucking glazed donut. He's finding out that Putin really is just using him and thinks so little of him and thinks that he's basically like a fucking jackass. And I think he really thought him and Putin were buddies. That's why he thought he'd end the war. honestly, it was the Epstein files. Politicians. Yeah, like the small percent of the population that are like, did you just misgender me? Nope, it just got worse. And normally that's not a problem. But there's this YouTuber that lost their account, and I think it's a he that's turning into a she, but I don't really give a fuck, and I'm just gonna call him he because fuck them, I don't respect them enough to use their pronouns, dude. Even though he's had his balls cut off, and he wants to have finished the surgery and invert his dick into a vagina, but the thing is the reason why I'm like, maybe I should just say she because just whatever, but like, she was at Disney World taking pictures of her, right? Talking about what the operation entails in a food court where, yeah, it's a children's place, dude. She was taking video or pictures and videos in the women's bathroom. And then she was doing it just so somebody would say, hey, please don't take pictures. I don't want to be in your bathroom fucking picture. Please don't take pictures in here. And she was only doing that so somebody would say that to her, so she could say, oh, you think I don't belong in this bathroom? Because I'm trans, you think I have to use the male bathroom? It's like, no, I think you should not be taking pictures in the Disneyland bathroom, you sick fuck. And it's like such a small, even though we're like the trans percentage is already super small, it's an even smaller percent of that small percent of people that make them look bad. And that's why that person does not deserve to be respected. They're making all trans people look bad, and it's super fucked up, dude. And they need to go to jail for taking pictures of people in the bathroom in Disneyland. Or Disney World, whatever the Florida one is. No, you're just on my headset. Yeah. They can hear me talking though. Yeah. Well, they can't hear you. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't think he had to have fostered. I just think social media had to have fostered that. And if that's true, then they need to have serious therapy. Yeah. It is. And I agree, dude. Like, prepubescent, like, trans is like a very hard subject Because imagine being a parent and hearing your kid talk about suicide if they feel like killing themselves and like yeah. 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 Yeah, I know what you mean, and it's kind of hard to wrap my head around. Yeah. 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 Well, do you know who Miss Rachel is? Okay, dude. That person that I told you about that was taking pictures in Disneyland, she made a video pretending to be Miss Rachel, like going in depth explaining what that shit is, which is like people are condemning. I think it doesn't make fucking sense. No, I agree, dude. I 100% agree. But the thing is I don't 100% know the situation, and I think that giving kids puberty blockers is a very, very fucking dangerous, irreversible subject, or irreversible procedure, and they can always be given hormones later, and it will do the exact same thing. So yeah. Basically, yeah, and we are going to come to a day when we're not going to say, are you a man or woman? You're going to say, are you X, Y, or XX? Or hormones. Yeah, exactly. Not sometimes, dude. If you get on hormones, that shit, after a few years, it really will change what you look like. Trust me, I've seen it. With my cousin. Yup. the way they act. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm getting at, is that later on in life, it might take a little bit longer, but if you get on hormones later on in life, it will change the way you look. You will start to look like the opposite sex. So there's no reason to do it before puberty. Yeah. Yeah, but still a significant one. Yeah. Well, if it were my child, no. But I don't believe I have the right to dictate what other people, if they're going to a doctor, if they're ready to do that with their child, then that's their prerogative, dude. I don't agree with a lot of things a lot of families do with their children. But fuck me, it's like has nothing to do with me. That's how I see it. And like making it harder for them is not going to do anything but like create tension. Well, mutilation gets into like a different kind of thing like that. I mean, it's like a circumcision mutilation. A lot of people say it is. I'm glad I'm circumcised, and I'm glad it was done before I remembered it. Yeah, that's fine, and dude, like, but would you agree with the law that says circumcision is illegal? Although that's like a completely different than what we're talking about, kind of. Yeah. Unless you are abusing them. I said unless it's abusing. Yeah. Well, other than abusing. Yeah. Yeah. And the world is changing with the trans thing now. And the thing is, it's the age aspect. Yeah. Yeah, and those are the people that give the movements a bad name. And you gotta understand that most people aren't like that. They just want to be left alone and left to their own life. And the militantness of it is a small sector of people that probably aren't even in that community, to be honest. They just want to be, like, proved so much so that they aren't racist or sexist or homophobic or whatever. Like, they want to make sure that everybody knows they're a good person, so they go overboard with it. Yeah, but saying and doing shit like that on social media doesn't change, isn't what makes it. Your actions is what make you do that. Yeah. Yeah. Not just America, but with technology. Or typing. Yeah. Yeah, dude. And there's just such a massive, like, part of put me all the way back to it, of the internet right now that will type things that they would have never ever say to people in person. Like, they'll get on their keyboard and talk mad shit to people, and just because they know they're behind a monitor, and they know if they said that to a person to their face, they'd get their shit rocked. Yeah. And that's what I talk about when it's like, there's a difference between being mean and whatever, and like saying something that's like soul hurting, that hurts your soul, that hurts you deep down way more than just a normal insult or something that hurts you deep in your soul. And is like you feel is deeply wrong and against the laws of love or God or whatever your belief is. Yeah. Well, that's why I said God, because some people use God as, oh, you can't, as the source of love. I think God is the force of love, honestly. If there is a God. that's only if God is omniscient and omnipotent, like we were taught as Christians. But if God really is not omniscient or omnipotent, like we were taught, if God cannot intervene, then yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Wait, did I really say that? I mean, I was obviously, hopefully joking, but like... Wait, but why would I ever give a shit? That doesn't make... I was probably super fucking high, honestly. But I wouldn't care, like, I wouldn't have cared. I think, honestly, I was probably on a lot of, like, opiates and benzos and came off as something. Oh, wait. If that was like when I was like 12 or something, then well, yeah, that was right around the time when I was still like really fucking religious. Yeah, but I don't now, hell no, like, I don't give a fuck, dude, but at that time, I was like, honestly, like I said, I don't remember it, but that was like, when, you remember, I even told you that when you said you smoked cigarettes, I was like, we can't be friends anymore. Wow. Well, I mean, that's okay too. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like if you were like coming out, you would say it like that. But if I really did like say that, I'm honestly sorry if I made you feel like I would throw you aside. Oh. I don't give a flying fuck, honestly. Except for the fact that you feel bad about it. That's the only thing that I care about. Because I don't think you should. Like that's what we were talking about earlier. Like, dude, it's not something you can choose. And the people that pretend it is are the ones that do damaging shit to the movement and make like the really super religious people see you do pick if you're gay or thing. Yeah. Hey, hold on a sec. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick, but hold on just one sec, okay? Alright guys, I'm talking to my friend and I just like want to talk to him only. I don't want to focus on the live, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. Thanks for watching whenever and ever. I hope you're doing well.